You go $4 negative. $4. Bank hits you with a $35 fee for it. That's not the cost. That's just the price of being a little broke. Last year, banks pulled in $12 billion off this. $12 billion off people who didn't have it to begin with. And here's the part that gets me. 90% of that came from like 9% of accounts. Same people, every month. It's not bad luck at that point, it's a customer base. And the thing is, they could just say no, decline the charge, cost them nothing. They don't. They let it go through, then they bill you for letting it happen.
Pull up your own app right now if you want. I'll wait. There's probably one in there. 1 month where you were fine, then you weren't, and you still don't fully know why. Maybe it was a Tuesday. Nothing dramatic happened. You didn't lose your job, you didn't blow money on something stupid, you just woke up on the wrong side of zero. And the weirdest part is how normal the day felt, right up until that notification hit. That's not you being careless. That's the thing working exactly how it's supposed to. It's never the dumb purchase that gets you. Nobody overdrafts buying a yacht. It's rent auto-paying 2 days early. It's an Uber Eats order you forgot you had scheduled. It's a subscription for an app you used once in March. Something moves $4 you didn't know were spoken for, and suddenly, you're the problem. You're not bad with money. You did the math right. The math just didn't know about the charge that hit at midnight. And this isn't spread evenly either. It hits people already living close to zero. Hardest, first, most often. That's not a coincidence. That's who the fee is built to catch. Okay, so here's where it stops being an accident. Because your bank knows exactly when you're about to go negative, down to the second. Not roughly, not by the end of the day, the second it happens. They know. They've got the tech to flag it, stop it, warn you before it happens. Banks spend billions on systems exactly this precise. The only question left is what they choose to do with that precision. Here's what your bank never tells you. They can decline a card swipe in real time. The tech's been there for years. Declining cost them nothing. It's one line of code. Insufficient funds, denied, done. They don't do that. They approve it every time, then charge you for approving it. And some banks go further. Say you've got $150 left. 3 charges hit the same day. A big one, then 2 small ones. In the order you actually spent them, maybe you overdraft once. But some banks process the big one first, on purpose. That drains you faster, so the 2 small charges after it both bounce instead of one. Same spending, triple the fees. Banks have paid hundreds of millions of dollars in settlements over doing exactly this. It's still legal. It's not a glitch in the system. The reordering is the system. Think about what that actually means for a second. The fee doesn't show up when you're doing fine. It shows up the 1 week you're not. You get punished for the exact moment you needed grace. That's not an accident of the system. That's the design of it. There's a name for a fee that only exists because you were already close to zero. It's not a service fee. It's not a penalty for a mistake. It's a broke tax. You don't pay it for being irresponsible. You pay it for being poor at the wrong moment. And the bank built a business model that needs you to keep being poor at that moment. On schedule, forever. There was actually a rule that would have capped this. $5 max per overdraft. It got killed in 2025. And right after it died, fee income went up. Most of the biggest banks in the country posted an increase, same year. That's the actual answer to why they never just say no. Declining you costs them a transaction. Approving you and charging you costs them nothing and pays them $35. The math only works if the answer is always yes. It's not that your bank hates you specifically. It's that saying no to you is bad business, and saying yes and billing you is great business. That's the whole loop. That's why the answer's never no. So, none of this was you failing at adulthood. You didn't do the math wrong. You just weren't shown all the numbers. Nobody is. That's kind of the point. And knowing all this doesn't make the anger go away. It shouldn't. You're allowed to still be mad about the $35. This video isn't going to get that money back. It's not going to stop the next fee either. I want to be straight with you about that. The rent doesn't care that you understand the mechanism now. But here's what changes. Next time your phone buzzes with a low balance alert, that buzz isn't a verdict on you. It's not proof you're bad at this. It's a company's early warning system for its own profit margin, dressed up to look like it's about you. It was never a report card. It's a sales alert, and it was never yours to be ashamed of. So the next time it buzzes, what if you just let it be their signal, not your sentence?